Welcome to the Couchboard podcast, where we naively talk about anything and everything for your listening pleasure. I am Jordan, and with me today I have Max and Colby. How you guys doing?
Hello, hello.
Very good, very good. Thanks for asking.
Fantastic. So today marks our 11th episode, and as is tradition, we're going to have a game show. So buckle up, everybody. We're about to dive in. We'll get there, so hold on. But first, yes?
So is this a tradition every 11th episode?
Duh,
It is now.
as is tradition.
So we'll never do it
Tradition
again.
was born today on the 22nd episode and then on the 33rd episode.
That's right.
I thought it was just every 11th episode.
Figure that out.
How does Bilbo say it? God rest his soul.
My 11th
11th
birthday?
Yep.
Or 111st? I don't even remember.
Ian Holm.
I know he passed away this
Yep.
week.
Passed away.
Super sad. Super
Shame.
sad.
But aside from that, what else have you guys been up to? What's going on? Maxwell.
So much going on. Number one, we're expecting our second, and we found out today that we're having another girl. So I am officially outnumbered 3 girls to 1 in this household.
Nice.
So we're excited about that. Yeah, girls are fun.
Very
so,
cool.
So yeah, we're
That's awesome.
expecting. Thank you. We're expecting another girl. I signed up for a marathon in October over the weekend. So, since my other one got canceled, I'm gonna try and keep up that goal.
Nice.
But what's been consuming a fair amount of my time is The Last of Us Part 2 came out on Friday, which is a new video game by my favorite developer, Naughty Dog.
Oh, right. Right.
And it is outstanding. It's
The trailer, I saw the trailer for that a while ago, or some initial gameplay. Looked really good. Looked really fun.
yeah, the thing I like about Naughty Dog is they're a little bit different than I think a lot of video games, especially like really big AAA video games, are focused a lot on massive like open worlds and tons of freedom. But one thing I've noticed is like in those games, like the story gets a little muddled and confusing because you'll like do a couple story missions and then you'll kind of go off and like do your own thing for a few hours and then you'll jump back into the story and then I'm always like, wait, who am I? What am I doing? Who am I talking to? Whereas Naughty Dog is focused on like giving you some freedom, but you're really kind of being funneled down a specific path. And so it feels cinematic. It's very story driven. It honestly feels like you're watching a HBO show when you're playing The Last of Us, but you're like kind of playing it, which interestingly enough, they are making an HBO show out of The Last of Us. So I'm sure that will be great. I highly recommend it. But yeah, Last of Us Part 2, it's a good one. I'm excited.
Fantastic. Very cool. Colby, what's going on?
Not much over here. We went down over Father's Day weekend, saw my dad, hung out with the folks. That was a lot of fun. Kids had fun.
Did you drive or fly?
Happy. We flew.
I was going to say, that's a pretty long trip for you to be back home.
Yeah, we flew this time. A lot of the times we drive, but it's not super fun. So
How many people were on the plane?
So they said it was only going to be like half full and they were going to like stagger seating, but on the way down it was 100% full. Not an open seat.
Liars.
So yeah, a little disappointed about that.
So you've got COVID now.
I mean, very, very possible, I guess. The plane did smell like you ever like close yourself in the shower while you're cleaning it and you just get overwhelmed by the bleach fumes? That's how the plane smelled when I got on. So that was good at least.
Funny story about cleaning showers and stuff. Like I remember like you know how in like middle school in your chemistry class you learn about not mixing it's bleach and ammonia, I think, together that creates like a toxic gas. I remember like telling my mom that. She's like, "Oh, I do that all the time," and I was like, "Mom, what? No, you can't do that." And she's like, "Oh yeah, like sometimes like if it's just like an extra bad stain that I need to clean off, yeah, I just combine some bleach and ammonia to make it more. Oh no! Don't do that, Mom.
Not when you're home alone, at least.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Your science can't beat homemade practicality, Max.
She's got no stains in her shower.
Ain't nothing like a mother's intuition, but yeah, for all our, that's your interesting fact for all of our listeners. You can't mix bleach and ammonia together, otherwise it'll create a poisonous gas of sorts.
I say it's mustard gas, but that seems pretty severe. I don't know. All right, well, cool. Well, let's see. I watched Upload on Amazon. Man, hilarious show. Highly recommend it. Just very funny. It's about this guy. It's oddly enough, they're only 13 years into the future, but by then you can upload your consciousness to a computer simulation, essentially. So you continue to live like your brain has been downloaded or uploaded to these, this world, but you can still communicate with people that are still alive because your memory, your brain is basically on a server somewhere. So you can still communicate to them. Very interesting, but incredibly funny. So I would definitely recommend it. They do a really good job of considering what the future by that time will be like, and they just have some hilarious little, like, one of my favorite parts are the combinations of companies that merge by 2033. There's like, I think it's Oscar Mayer Dell or Oscar Mayer Intel or something. Awesome. Like they're the ones that it's like the things that are just off the wall, like Panera Bread and Facebook. I think they're just like hilarious, like mergers of these strange companies. And but they, I don't know, highly recommend it. I don't want to say too much. Not that there's too much you could spoil in a sentence, but it's funny. Highly recommend. Highly. Did I say highly recommend already? Highly. Anyway, that's about it. I did. I went crazy and I smoked some pork belly and made some bacon, which is very good. Mine's a little salty. I put a little too much salt in, so next time, less salt. But it's really good because you've got this big old, I guess Costco sells these big slabs of pork belly, and then you season that up and smoke it, and then you can chop it all up into strips of bacon. It's pretty awesome. So,
how good? Like how? Because I watched a guy on YouTube once make bacon. He's like, yeah, it's good. He's like, I don't know if it's worth like all the effort of doing it yourself versus just buying bacon from the store. Do you feel differently?
Yeah. Well, so I mean, it's not all that complicated. I mean, it takes a little bit of time, but you basically just mix salt and sugar and whatever other seasonings you want to throw in. Mix that together, rub it on both sides of the bacon, and put the bacon, or the pork belly at this time, put it in the fridge for a couple days. I've heard 3 days. I've heard 7 days. I went with 7.
You don't mess around,
rinse all
listeners.
Nah. Yeah.
3 days.
Nice.
That's for rookie smokers.
That's right. That's right. Nice wet age is what I was going for. So, you pull it out, you rinse it off, and throw it in the smoker. For a couple hours. Not bad. And then, depending on how big of a pork belly you bought, you got a whole bunch of bacon on your hands. Pretty exciting. So,
before we move on, one thing I forgot to mention, crazy story. Notebook. We've all seen The Notebook, I'm assuming.
I've never seen The Notebook. I've never made it.
I actually just saw it for my first time like a month ago.
I've started it several times. I've never made it all the way through.
For as far as chick flicks go, I thought it was actually a pretty solid chick flick movie. I
mean, it's good. It's good.
Well,
it's not all the rage it was when it came out, but it's good.
Yeah, I just saw it for my first time. I thought it was pretty good.
I was just saying maybe I need to see it as an adult to appreciate it a little more, or like maybe now that I'm married, it might appeal to me more. Anyway, go ahead.
Maybe.
Well, I'm going to spoil the ending, Colby.
I'm sure I know. Yeah, I've read the synopsis. I've heard the references to it. So
Plug your ears.
Yeah, take off your
Ear
headphones.
muffet.
All right. So get this. So at the end of the movie, the man and the woman, the main characters, they're old and they basically die in their sleep together, same night, pass away together. Crazy thing, my grandparents this last week, they were in like their early 90s, but they both passed away independently within the same hour.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. So
Wow.
that's so anyways, so yeah, I mean obviously that's a little sad, but I just thought that was like, what are the chances? But I think like, hey, if I could like pass away with my wife like in my late 80s, 90s, like that's like the dream, man. So
Yeah.
Way to
I
go.
mean, sorry to hear about that, but that's, I mean, ideal, right? I mean,
yeah, I mean they
you're
were
in your 90s.
I mean, obviously it's sad. I mean, the family's
Yeah.
bummed, but when you're in like your early 90s and you're having health problems, like I think everyone was actually kind of like, kind of happy for them that they just got to pass away together at the same time and not deal with all their health challenges and stuff anymore. So yeah, definitely sad, but pretty, like as you said, ideal way to head on out to the next life.
Yep.
Easy.
Well,
I know. I was just thinking, like, what are the odds? Like, what are the odds that, like that you die, that you and your spouse would pass away on the same day, let alone within the same hour of each other, and again, totally independent of each other. It's just totally crazy.
It is, but
Now that I've thoroughly bummed us all out, we can get into
get into the game show.
The surprise game show in this somber mood.
we can edit this out if you want, Jordan.
Inevitably, irrevocably.
You're like, how do I transition into game shows from this?
Yeah. Upload. A guy dies in that as well, but he, keeps living. It's weird.
Well, that's what I was thinking of kind of when you were, I think that's what reminded me. I was like, oh yeah, like I guess like, yeah, that doesn't work. I can't call up my grandpa and talk with his consciousness. I think I'm making this worse.
I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Max.
You're welcome.
Well, as is tradition, it is game show day. So, let's jump right into this. Let's recap. Last time we went over all of our favorite game shows. And I think each of us agreed that Price is Right is the best game show. Is that, I think, from our previous 11th episode, right?
Price is Right is probably, I don't think there's a game show I've watched more than Price is Right. I mean, like when I was a kid growing up, 10 o'clock in the morning, Price is Right.
Boom.
It's good.
Price is wrong, Bob.
So I went and I looked up the most popular game shows. Price is Right, number one.
Really?
Good.
Then what?
Wheel of Fortune?
What's next?
Wheel of Fortune
Third.
is
That's
great.
third.
Wheel of
What's
Fortune
two?
is third. Jeopardy. It's got to be
two?
Jeopardy.
Family Feud?
Jeopardy.
Oh.
Nope, Jeopardy. Family Feud is fourth.
Okay.
And fifth, you guys will never get because we weren't born in the 60s.
Pyramid.
Nope.
Trying to think of this.
Keep guessing.
60s
You won't
game.
get it, but
I
keep
won't
guessing.
get it.
I'm kidding. Match Game. It's called Match Game. Don't know what it was. But basically, this list of 25 had probably 80% of game shows that happened in the 70s. So we're not going to bother with those. Then some other notable mentions, Deal or No Deal, which is pretty good, and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That might be my second favorite behind Price is Right. I just like those trivia games. I guess Jeopardy's there too, but
Yeah, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I remember when that first came out. That was a huge deal. Like everyone loved it. It feels like it just like keeps coming and going. But the one thing I don't love about Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is it's a little slow sometimes. Like
Yeah, it
like
can
I
be
kind
slow.
of enjoy like getting in their head and listening to them think through the question and blah 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 blah. But sometimes like, come on, I don't have all day to listen to you think.
we know the answer. You can't be this dumb. Jeopardy, sometimes the questions are just, I've got no idea. So it's like, I start to zone out with
Right.
a particular category. But I feel like with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, you know, most of the time the questions were generic enough that you would have heard of the topic or know something of it. But
It's fun to watch Regis. He was a good host.
He was.
It's just like super intense with the lights and everything, and then you just got Regis' smiling face.
Yeah.
And we got
good.
Slumdog Millionaire out of it, so it's all good.
That's
Slumdunder Mifflinaire.
Anyway, great movie. Up there with Upload. Anyway, so Upload is a TV show, not a movie. So, and what's funny? It's not funny, but it's 10 episodes, and I think Melissa and I watched it in 2 days. It was that funny. We just couldn't stop watching it.
That's quick.
Anyway, I'll stop advertising for Amazon.
Yeah, I was going to say, is Amazon paying you for all this free advertising you're giving them?
Feel free, Amazon. I think you'll see a number of clicks coming from our podcast. So, all right. No, so yeah, that was fun. We'll in another 11 episodes, we'll touch back on how our game show tastes have changed. But for now, let's fire up our game show. So for those of you at home following along, we are using the Sporkle Party app, and it is going to be so much fun. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play 3 rounds, and whoever wins the most rounds wins a prize. And that prize is a cool prize.
Some bacon, I hope.
Yeah, it's bacon. Salty bacon. Okay. Let me fire this up here. Ooh, Ron Burgundy. Oh, you guys put cool names. Put Jordan. All right. So let's get started. This is Star Wars. Here we go. Number 1. So this is the Star Wars category. So all the questions will be from Star Wars. Which character appearing in Episode 3 famously uses four lightsabers in a single duel?
And so, wait, we're wagering too?
Yeah, so you wager points.
Okay.
You can only wager one of the options once per category.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So you can't just put 10 every time.
That's what I was planning on doing.
Oh, we've got a timer.
Yeah, there's a timer.
Oh, you're
Zeros.
Jordan. Oh, he got it in.
I don't think I did.
Oh, no. Wait,
All right.
when does it tell us the answer?
All right.
And
the answer
is...
Oh, I get
Whoa, it gave it to you.
It gave it to you?
It said you
That's
were close
messed up.
enough.
Come on, I
General
know what it
Gree.
was. All right, next question.
General Greed.
What does Rey take from Luke before leaving Achto? What a dumb planet name. These sequels really are dumb.
I don't remember.
I've got no idea.
Green milk. It's green milk from the thing.
Ooh. From the teat of their walrus. Yeah, what a dumb movie, huh? Man, I hated the sequels.
Hey, we all said the same answer.
All right.
Yeah,
the
we're all right.
Jedi texts.
She took those with
Oh,
her?
man. I thought they burned.
They're in her bag. You thought they like burned, but then yeah.
Interesting.
And that's what she's reading at the beginning of episode 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just like all the Jedis before her.
Those Jedi texts that had never been mentioned in any other Star Wars movie.
Not until episode 8 were they necessary. Okay. Let's go. Next question. Which of her children did Padme name first? Oh, man.
That's a...
I know exactly who it is.
I know.
You got a 50-50 shot. I mean, it was either Jar Jar or
These are
Jabba.
good questions. Oh, you guys are more confident than I was.
Yeah.
We all said Luke.
Luke.
Drum roll. Luke.
Ooba. Ooba.
Ooh, yeah. I need that
Man.
droid.
I love
in the
episode 3.
Labor and delivery room.
Okay.
Very soothing.
Here we go. Next. When Han asks if Leia is going to give him a kiss goodbye, she says she would rather kiss a what? Oh, man.
A Nerf herder.
I know, that's all I remember. I don't remember the answer to this.
That's what she calls him. She calls him a scruffy-looking nerf herder.
Ah, shoot. As soon as I saw the answer, so I was like, I said Bantha. I am
Oh man, let's
very...
see.
Good thing I only bid 3 points on it.
Wookie was the correct answer. All right, looks like Colby is in the lead. Whew.
Yeah, he's doing quite well.
All right, what are the microscopic
How
life
generous
forms?
is the spelling?
Well, it gave Jordan General Gree. So.
Oh my goodness.
It's taking you guys a long
Oh,
time.
you
What's
probably
up?
spelled it way closer than I did.
Oh, that's what
Interesting. Medicalorians is how Colby spelled it. It's got,
Is that?
thinking of
Yeah, it's got like
the health
some
food.
calories in them, probably.
I could only think of.
Oh, I didn't give it to Colby.
What? Oh, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
For reference for our listeners, he spelled it as Medicalorians.
What an idiot! It is, of course.
I find it interesting that they have a hyphen. They have MIDI hyphen chlorians. I wonder if that's the correct spelling.
I wonder if it makes sounds.
Well, that was
All right.
stupid.
Oh man, took the lead.
I'm catching up now.
All
thanks
right.
to Colby's blunder.
What is the name of Luke's childhood friend who died as a pilot in the Battle of Yavin? Yavin 4 to be exact. I don't know if it was Yavin 4.
Extra points if you get his last name.
I have no idea.
This is a good one.
Is that his
This
name,
is a
Colby?
good one.
Biggs Darklighter?
Yeah.
I don't know if I remember that name at all. Does he call him out by name in the movie, or is this something that
Yeah,
you,
his name's Biggs.
I just kept thinking of Dax Shepard. Thanks for giving me the answer there.
Can you see my answer before?
No, but I said it.
Oh.
Well, what if you said it? Why did you type Dak?
Well, I said it after I saw Colby.
Oh, but Jordan hadn't submitted his yet. I see.
Jordan
all right.
hadn't submitted, so he
Moratorium on answers before people
yeah,
have finished.
sorry, my bad.
I did think it was Dak. I thought it was Dax. What an idiot. All right.
That's the guy who died in Empire.
With the mustache.
Dak.
Biggs had the mustache. No.
I only remember Porgins or whatever his name.
Yeah, Biggs had the Freddie Mercury thing going on.
Who does Han have, quote, speak to the Millennium Falcon to diagnose its mechanical issues? Well, that's easy.
Is it? I'm.
BB-8, of course.
I thought it was a Minoc. And then we learned later who the Falcon's computer actually is.
Who?
It was Lando's navigation droid who started an uprising on Kessel.
All right. That movie no one liked.
Yep.
All right. We'll just keep on moving. What member of the Resistance is the owner of BB-8? Oh.
Why am I blanking on his name?
Because it's a dumb name.
Oscar Isaac.
Oh, I just remembered. Thank you. Gosh. Oh, I accidentally autocorrect.
Poor.
It's gonna.
Let's see.
What?
Oh, it gave it.
Are
to
you
me.
kidding me? What? All right.
You
so
guys said
Colby and I put Poe, P-O, and Max put Poor Dameron.
That's the lamest thing I've ever
P.O.
seen.
I knew it was
O-R.
Poe, by the way. It's
P-O-R.
autocorrected.
This game is rigged.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
I like. Here I come. Ooh, just past
The
Jordan.
two I've gotten wrong
Coming
were
back.
totally typos.
What system, capital of the New Republic, does the Starkiller base destroy? Did anyone pay attention in those movies?
Yeah, I don't know what it destroyed.
Yeah, this is
It starts. I know what it starts with. Oh,
Alderaan, of course. Duh.
no googling.
I'm not.
I'm not Googling. I never Google.
Oh, man. Ham. Okay. I don't think any of us got that right. We have Alderaan, which is definitely not it. And Max?
All your
No.
bases are belong to
I
us.
think it's all your base are belong to us.
I think it is all your base, actually. Darn
I
it.
just put ham because I'm pretty sure it starts with an H. Hosnian.
Bosnian.
Ooh, not bad. Nerd.
That's a tough question, man.
All right. Here
All right.
here we go.
Home
Last.
stretch. Let's see what happens.
Who is paired with Kylo Ren in a Force dyad?
Oh, it's so easy.
Yeah, but don't spell it wrong.
Yeah. Now the question is, how are the points gonna shake out?
Well, depends on what you've wagered so far. Okay, answer
true.
is Ray Palpatine? It's just Ray, but okay.
And the final score.
Ridiculous. Max wins by a hair, and Colby, and then I lost.
Colby lost due to some critical spelling errors. If it weren't for those, he would have crushed
Poe
us.
without his last name, apparently.
Poe, that was I wagered 10 on that one because I thought, oh yeah, for sure Poe will work.
Yep. I wagered 7 on Metachlorians, and then I spelled it wrong.
Oh wait, there's a final question. It's not over.
Vote for how difficult you'd prefer the last question to be.
I said easy because if you're in the lead, you want it to be easy so we all get it right. All right, so we're doing a medium question.
Okay.
All right, well,
go big or go home.
Going all in.
How many points do I wager?
0.
I'm going for it.
You should just play it safe and do 0, Max. On Hoth, what species of animal does Han ride to search for Luke because it is too cold for speeders?
$20 says I spelled it wrong.
Yeah, how are they going to make you spell this?
Oh, that's probably right.
Oh, that is right. All right, here we go. We all say
How
Tauntaun.
forgiving is it?
Oh, Colby got it. Colby stole the game because of spelling errors and spelling consistencies.
I guess it's only fair that Colby wins.
I was winning
he
anyway.
Got destroyed by spelling and stuff.
Well, look, I mean, he didn't even spell it right because you put a space in between Tauntaun.
Yeah,
Right.
I thought it was 2 words.
Tauntaun.
This game is rigged. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Final
So-
scores.
Speaking
Way to
of
go, Colby.
Star Wars, before we get into our next round, what is your favorite Star Wars memory? Like scene from the movie.
Like scene from the movie?
Scene from the movie. Or memory, I guess. I'll go. Probably Anakin and Obi-Wan's fight on Mustafar.
Out of all of the movies? You disgust
That
me.
can't be the best one.
It's pretty awesome.
It's a fun fight, but it's also like, didn't I say this before? It's almost too choreographed. Like it's just
I don't know about that. I liked it better than the Darth Maul fight.
I love it so much because it is the pinnacle. It's a turning point of all of these movies. It's right where, I mean, you could say that Anakin turned bad when he was killing younglings and all that, but this was the fight. This was like what left Anakin as Darth Vader. You know, it's what turned him into Darth Vader because he had no limbs left and he turned from man to machine and a soulless killer from that point on. So I don't know. I think it was a cool fight, but I think the fight was good. It was different how they were jumping over everything, jumping and landing onto all the different objects with the lava around them. But I just thought it was monumental for the series.
If the prequels were any good, then I might agree with you, but since they're not, I can't.
You're so dumb.
Episode 3 is good.
Thank you, Max.
That last fight of episode 3
that fight is good.
That's the only good part of it.
It's not my favorite
Look,
duel because it just seems like they know exactly what they're doing and it's just like too...
Well, they're Jedi. They can see the
there's
future.
like a part where like Anakin just like randomly like spins around and puts like his lightsaber behind his back and it's just like...
He's a
right.
Jedi, Max.
Come
He's a Jedi.
I know. He's actually a Sith at this point.
That's true.
that part is probably the most ridiculous, where they spin, and then they clash.
And
Like,
that also is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, they're like...
that is pretty ridiculous. But you got to think. I mean, again, I take myself back to watching it in the theaters, and we know what's going to happen. Anakin's turning into Darth Vader, but it's like, how does he get there? And like that, it all happens in that scene, and you're like, oh, he doesn't have legs anymore, and oh, his arm,
missing an arm.
his other arm got taken off.
Yeah.
Like you just start to see his character take the deepest of dives into an abyss that he's never getting back out of as a Sith. And I mean, you could maybe think that after killing younglings and a whole bunch of other Jedi, he could come back and repent in a way. But after he fights Obi-Wan, it's like, there's just, and how he was left, I think it's just perfect. Anyway,
You
next up.
underestimate my power. Best sequence, sorry. The actual best sequence in the Star Wars movies, I think, is Empire Strikes Back, when Han, Leia, Chewie, and 3PO are escaping from Hoth. And they're running from the Star Destroyers and running through the asteroid field.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think I'm just going to go pretty classic here. I just love the Death Star trench run from episode 4. I just like how, especially I like how, and what was it, the Family Guy spoof that makes fun of this about how he turns off his targeting computer and uses the Force to sync the shot. But yeah, it's just I love that scene because it's a great climax. Like everyone's like seems to be dying. You've got Darth Vader like trying to take down Luke, and he embraces the Force and blows up the Death Star. Happy ending. So
yeah,
that's my favorite one.
And I like it more. I feel like the stakes are higher in that trench run compared to the Death Star in episode 6. Like,
or what about in episode 7?
Such an idiot.
Was there a trench run in episode 9? I'm trying. No.
There will be in 10. There will be in 10.
Yeah, in episode. I just love like 9. It's like, all right, no more Death Stars. Now all these Star Destroyers are basically Death Stars. They can all blow up planets. Like, there is no. Maybe that's the big fault of Star Wars. Is like they got off to too big of a threat in episode 4. It's like, we can blow up planets. And it's like, well, now we can blow up multiple planets. Well, now we can just fly around and blow up any planet we want. And we just really never ever moved on to a more greater threat than that.
Well, now they could blow up the Hosnian system.
Yeah.
Was that what it was called?
Hosnian.
Yeah. Hosnian. And I love how that scene, it like, I don't know. The scene was just dumb because it like zooms in on all the people's faces as if they're important for a moment.
Yeah.
And then they just all blow up. It's like, oh.
Jordan's got he doesn't care.
That was disappointing. That was my least favorite part of episode 7. It's like, oh, the Republic, the rebels won, and they set up this new government, and nope, never mind.
Yeah, it's kind of lame.
Yeah, the least favorite part of episode 7 was there was a repeat of episode 4.
But we digress.
Oh,
yeah, let's not go down this rabbit hole. Let's move on.
All right, let's go to the next game. All right, the category is now food and drink. We'll see what that means. Which fast food company sells the Filet-O-Fish? Well, that's because you're dumb. It's terrible, but, what do you expect from Taco Bell?
Oh, man.
Oh, is it McDonald's?
John Silver. Their sandwiches are named better than Filet-O-Fish. Colby and I had McDonald's, which was correct. Max had Long John Silver's.
Does Long John Silver still exist?
I hope not. The place is awful.
I love Long John. The little crunchy oil batter bits, delicious. What starch, often found in pudding, is extracted from the cassava root?
I missed the old questions.
Yeah, seriously.
You guys don't know this? Are you guys idiots?
No idea. Apparently you don't know either because I ain't seen your answer. Oh, interesting answer, Jordan. Interesting.
It's a wild guess. I don't know what it is.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think that's a starch. I think that's a flavor.
So, it's pudding.
Colby can't answer. He's scared. Potato starch.
Here we go. If Colby's right. So
doesn't gelatin come from like horse hooves?
Oh, Jordan was right.
The answer was That answer was tapioca. And unfortunately, the guys were so embarrassed about how bad they were losing to me that they turned off my recording. And you're not going to be able to hear me get questions about giblets and matcha and haggis and curd sandwich. All correct, of course. And so we're just going to scoot a little bit forward to where I realized that I stopped my recording. And we're not going to talk about that. All right. Okay, next question. The slogan, "Is it in you?" has been used by what beverage first developed in 1965? Huh.
1965.
Is it in you? That's hard.
Well, it was one of those two, Colby. We'll see who's right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I might be wrong, actually.
Jordan is definitely
now that
wrong.
I see that.
Well, Powerade wasn't invented back then, so.
Trouble. It is Gatorade.
Woohoo!
Good job. Good job, Gatorade.
All right.
Takes it. All right. Next question. Commonly done with eggs, what cooking method involves keeping a liquid at a relatively low temperature and then submerging food in the liquid to cook it? What?
What?
These are tough. I have my guess, but I don't know if I'm interpreting. I've never heard of this being done with... Jordan, I said
Yeah,
the
but
same
not
answer.
with eggs. I've
I've
never heard it.
of being done with eggs, so that's why I'm a little
Unless...
confundido.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh, Colby's in trouble. No.
Autocorrect.
Freeze. Let's see.
So, Colby, why don't you explain the logic behind your your response
You know,
to
it
freeze?
says liquid, not ice in the question.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to go for something else with the word fry in it, but
Right,
Oh,
right.
Jordan, show us
to
the answer.
freeze.
I'm not seeing none.
So Colby put freeze. Ooh, poaching. Of course.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Max and I put sous vide, and we confused ourselves because we thought, I've never heard that done with eggs, and sure enough, it's never been done with eggs. Next question. A series of commercials in which a shark, a bear, Dracula, and others spoke the catchphrase, "Hey, where's the cream filling?" was run by
remember
what
those.
snack brand?
brand
I
or
like it.
like item?
Snack brand. I don't know. It says brand.
I mean,
Interesting answer, Colby.
I bet you're right, though. I
I
bet
don't
you're
know.
right.
I have no idea.
Yeah, because of the Dracula
Got no idea. Hostess.
hostess. Max was on the right.
All right.
Right.
I thought about Twinkie, but I was like, well, that has cream filling. But
So
Yeah,
does
but
hostess.
remember the Dracula goes like sucks the cream filling out. The vampire. Anyway.
Last question.
Next.
I've gotten one right. I'm in dead last.
what protein-rich vegan food is also known as bean curd? That's easy. It's corn.
Is it?
Corn and poop.
Oh, that makes total sense now, but
Oh no! Oh no! I spelled it wrong.
I think it'll take it.
Oh, I hope so.
I have no idea. I'm guessing soy.
Oh, I hope it accepts. I've got my life savings running on this game. Tofu. Dang it!
It didn't give it to you.
I spelled it
Tofu.
T-O-F-O.
Well, technically, soy is tofu, so I should have gotten partial points. I got one question. 9 points over here. Do I still get to bid 20 points on the last question?
We all lost the same amount of points on that last one, and I put poop.
Yeah, you did. That was good. That was good. All right, Max. Ooh,
No.
hard it is. How much are we wagering?
It's letting me wager 20 points, even though I only have 9. I could
can
come
do
back
that?
for the win. Oh,
You
darn
put
it.
0.
I need you to win, Jordan. I'll help you because he wagered 0.
A traditional muffaletta sandwich includes salami, ham, Swiss cheese, provolone, mortadella, and what type of salad? What?
Caprese?
Oh, man.
I'm guessing caprese. But I have no
A
idea.
traditional muffaletta. What nationality?
It's muffaletta.
What? Yeah.
Muffaletta.
I can't read. That's what's
Coleslaw.
throwing me off. Now I know. Olive salad. What?
Gross.
Olive salad.
All right, that was terrible. I did really bad.
Woohoo.
I got negative 11.
Negative 11.
Ouch.
All right. All right. Last one.
Let's make it quick.
Let's do it. All right.
I've
Here.
Pack my bags for a long road trip.
Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go. Movie Maniac. Maybe
Yikes.
time for you to redeem yourself, Max.
Pretty sure I did better than you on Star Wars, but that's also because I'm a true Star Wars fan. I don't just watch pod racing.
Not just a prequel.
Speaking of
fan.
which, the pod racing video game was just re-released on the PS4 and the Switch this week.
It's about time. We've been calling for it for years.
All right, here we go. What do we got?
In what film did Arnold Schwarzenegger first deliver the now famous catchphrase, "I'll be back"? Oh, man. Oh.
I'm only slightly confident here.
Kindergarten Cop.
But was it one or two?
Twins.
That's how we all bid 3, 4, 5 points.
Terminator.
I didn't know if you needed to have "the" in front of it. I was worried if it was going to be that picky. The Terminator.
Terminator. Who directed the classic film Citizen Kane?
Oh.
I have no idea.
I feel like I'm going to have a lot of those I have no idea answers.
Yep.
This is definitely one of those you should know.
I know. We're all going to feel super uncultured for not knowing.
I know.
I was going to say...
I put a real answer out there.
I was going to say Martin Scorsese, but I thought, well, that's definitely too old for him.
Orson Welles. Duh.
Oh, on the tip of my tongue.
Who? What else does he direct?
Who was the first female director to win an Oscar for Best Director?
Whoever was it, the woman who directed Zero Dark 30? Didn't a woman direct Zero Dark 30?
I'm so bad at this.
Isn't it what's his name's wife, ex-wife? James Cameron's wife.
This is Cameron.
I'm just gonna say Zero Dark 30.
Mrs. Cameron.
Maybe
If they got divorced, her last name wouldn't be Cameron.
Miss Cameron.
Probably wasn't Cameron in the first place. Colby put Barbara Streisand. I put Miss Cameron and
Catherine Bigelow.
Of course.
I honestly have never heard that name. I knew Orson Welles, but I've never heard of Catherine Bigelow.
No idea. All right. Tom Hanks' first Best Actor win was for a film named after which U.S. city?
I'm trying to think of all of Tom Hanks's movies. What am I missing here?
Somebody poison the water hole. That was a hint.
I don't think Toy Story was a city name. I have really no idea. Oh, son of... That's right. Colby's probably going to get this. Yeah. Philadelphia, of course.
Philadelphia.
Ridiculous. I knew that. I knew it after I saw it, so I definitely knew it. What U.S. state was the setting for the 2004 film Napoleon Dynamite?
Oh, come on now. I could tell you the city.
We all said Idaho.
Let's hear it. What's the city?
Boom.
Preston, Idaho.
That's right.
Such a good movie.
In the 2010 film 127 Hours, based on a true story, Aaron, spelled with one A, so it's really Aaron, Walston is forced to self-amputate which part of his body?
I really liked that movie. It's good.
Big toe.
For a movie that only had one actor in it, really? That was pretty good.
Well, it was interesting to me. It was like, it's not just like amputating his arm that was like insane, but it's like now you've got to like hike out of this place after you've just been starving and dehydrated to death for 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty ridiculous. In what classic movie does Audrey Hepburn play a character named Holly Golightly? Golightly.
That's the only movie I know
Oh, really?
off the top of my head that she's in.
Yep.
Well, it's right.
We
Did
all
you see
put...
Wait Until Dark, though?
I don't know if I've seen Wait Until Dark.
It's a good one.
That's a classic.
Yeah. Roman Holiday.
Breakfast at Tiffany's. Look at us. We are cultured.
So smart.
On movies.
What Tom Clancy character has been portrayed by Alec Baldwin, Ben Affleck, and Chris Pine?
Chris Pine one was really
and
good.
also, what's his name?
The Chris Pine one I thought was super awesome.
I haven't seen it. It was
Oh,
good.
you haven't seen it? I thought it was really good. I mean, not quite
Jack
Harrison
Ryan.
Ford, but it was good.
Yeah, why didn't I mention Harrison Ford? Like, didn't he play 4 or 5 movies?
2. He did
Some of All
Patriot
Fears.
Games and
Patriot
No,
Games,
Some of All Fears was Ben Affleck.
But it wasn't...
Patriot Games, and Clear and
Clear and
Present
Present
Danger.
Danger. Yeah, that's all he did.
That's
and
it?
Hunt for Red October was
Baldwin.
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah. Ben Affleck was Sum of All Fears.
It's Ben
And
Affleck was some of it.
Chris Pine was Shadow Recruit.
Well, we all got that. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
At only 11 years old, who won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her role in the 1993 film The Piano?
I don't know that an 11-year-old had won that.
Yeah, that was strange.
It's a tricky one.
Natalie Portman.
Here we go. The answer is Anna Paquin. Of course.
Isn't that Rogue?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know she was an Oscar winner.
Yeah, I never would have guessed that. I knew she had to be kind of young.
Last question. The film A League of Their Own focuses on what sport? Golf.
I have no idea.
Classic movie.
Never seen it.
Another
What?
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks is a great movie. There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying in baseball.
You gotta say it.
You just gotta YouTube that scene, Max. There's no crying in baseball.
You look it up.
It's great.
All right. Last, final question. All asking for medium. Let's see. Oh, man, I gotta go big.
This time, Colby can't be a coward.
Nope.
Going all in.
Jordan, go all in.
Or am
if
I?
you both get it right, you win.
That's not true.
Yes, it is, because he'll get 59 and you'll get 62. He only bid 10. I'm cheating now.
Darn it, Max.
We gotta take down Colby in one of these. He's kicking our butt.
Who wrote and performed the songs?
Collins.
Oh,
Easy.
I knew that.
So easy.
Phil Collins.
Bummer, Max. You ruined me.
I did ruin you.
No,
What would you have
no.
done,
It
Jordan?
was Huey Lewis. It was Huey Lewis. Change your answer, Jordan.
Oh, I did.
Would you have still bid 20? Would you have bid 20, Jordan? Where was your head at?
I was considering going 0.
Oh man, I'm glad I cheated then.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
All right, Colby didn't win every one, but
My
he's
unbeaten
definitely
streak.
the winner of the evening.
Wow, that was pretty darn exciting. Thanks everybody. So what was who won Star Wars?
Colby did.
Me.
And
I did.
food. Colby won too.
I did.
Yeah, Colby kicked our butts in food.
Ridiculous.
I didn't win any of them.
The only reason I won food is because there were so many fast food questions.
There was. Yeah, that sous vide one got us. That's what
know.
threw us off. I think I wagered big. All right. Well, thus concludes the 11th episode game show night, as is tradition. So, I don't know what we're going to talk about next week, but audience, what should we talk about? Please let us know, because we're a little hard up for topics. I'm kidding. We're not. All right.
Keep it simple because we're dumb.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to make it more advanced and we have to study and work for weeks on end, we will do it for you. But just subscribe and then we'll do it. All right. I don't know. That was fun and exciting. And I hope
That was fun.
everyone enjoyed a lot of silence in between all the questions.
Tell us what ones you got right or what your scores were if you followed along.
Yep. Tell us what topics to do next time. And of course, our 22nd episode. Okay, enough about this. Go watch Upload, and thanks, Amazon.
For not sponsoring
They're
us.
not. Thanks for nothing,
Come on,
Amazon.
Jeff Bezos.
Come on.
You've got all that
Jeez.
billions of dollars. Help our podcast out.
Any parting words?
That was super fun. That was more fun than I was anticipating, actually. I don't know if it was fun for the listeners, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's because you won all the time.
Because I
baby.
won, yeah. It's mostly because I won.
I'm walking out of this a humbled man.
Well, Colby, you walk out of here with a big trophy. We'll see what it looks like. I don't know. It'll be something. Maybe. Let's have our audience make something, and that'll be our trophy.
If they don't come up with anything, I expect some bacon and some sourdough.
Deal. And as always, be sure to subscribe, rate and review the podcast wherever you can find your podcasts at Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, others, Castbox, whatever. Be sure to give us a rating if you can, especially in Apple. That always helps us soar to the top of the charts. You can get us on YouTube, the Couchboard. Subscribe over there. And follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all at the Couchboard. And send us your questions, thoughts, reviews, whatever you want at thecouchboard@gmail.com. All right. that's it for the show. Thank you for tuning in. Everybody, have a great night. Go watch some Game Show Network. Thanks for the sponsor, Game Show Network. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.